Qualifying is going to happen next at the Red Bull Ring. This is Boba the Vulture, and it's Let's Play F1 Manager 22. I was going to see whether or not I'd be able to roll straight into the race. We'll see. Maybe qualifying will be super short. But if we have super strong confidence in our cars, maybe it's going to be a deal where one of our guys makes the second session. You never know.
Radio check. Copy, radio check.
Send him out in clean air. Then I'll send Latifi out behind him. In theory, this means they have no aerodynamic help like a tow from anybody, but they also don't get stuck in traffic behind someone. Go ahead and go back out. I'll get our runs in slightly early compared with the rest. A lot of folks are only going out to have their first lap now. Realistically, you're probably only going to get in like 3 laps. All right, there we go. Let's reconfigure. Send them both out now. He's getting his flying lap in. Oh, not quite the optimal traffic point. But still, he's going to be in the knockout zone. Albon is not. He's in 15th. Although, wait a minute, he has a penalty? The end of the session. He's got a penalty, though, so we'll need to see what kind of penalty that's going to be. Oh, no, it's an invalid configuration. All right. Hey. Oh, never mind. We both got knocked out. So seeing as we both got knocked out immediately, we might still have time to continue on with the race. Because otherwise we just put together a video for 4 minutes. So never mind. Come on.
Had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race.
Net Zero 2030.
Haas proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race.
That's supposed to be Kevin Magnussen?
The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky, watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
And this is the moment where it all comes together. So prepare for another thrilling race, here at the Austrian Grand Prix.
So, light rain. Is it starting? Are we starting under rainy conditions? Shadows are pretty dark for being overcast. Yeah, so let's take a look at pre-race report. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 22 degrees. So we don't have any weather report here outside of it's raining. What if I make a new strategy, guys? They're really all just about this needs to be a one-stop race. I'm going to go ahead with strategy B for Latifi here, and strategy, I'll probably go with strategy C for Albon. Really, the idea is, in the case of both of them, if we are expecting rain, I will anticipate that at some point during the race, we're going to have to pit. We don't know when for rain tires or intermediates. And knowing that, we may as well just have tires that will theoretically last us as long as we can. Will last us until whatever inciting incident happens here. We might be on suboptimal tires. But you can see, okay, yeah, I see up there right now. You have to get into here to find out when exactly they think the weather is going to change. But you see now, there's little cloud icons, say 35. It's all in as a percentage chances of rain, I guess. So we're looking at 75% chance of rain or something like that deep into our hard tire stint. But if somebody started with softer tires at the word go, they would probably have to get to their first pit stop and then might have to stop again to get the inners on. So I think this is the winning way to do things. They have confidence in their cars. They have hard compound tires on.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but the atmosphere as ever is electric. Here we have Alexander Albon. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up.
If he has
Next
Red Bull
up
on
for
his
the team,
helmet.
it's Latifi. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. Will their hard work pay off today?
Because Alex Albon was a Red Bull
The
Junior
crowd are
driver,
ready,
so
the
he
cars
probably
are
still
ready.
has some connections
It's the Austrian
to
Grand Prix.
some financial connections to Red Bull the
And it's
brand.
lights out, and away we go.
Going into turn one. Yeah, come on. Oh yeah, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Yeah, you keep it standard.
Yep, copy.
Stroll overtakes Latifi. That's old news. Now Vettel coming around Albon. Ugh is right. Got a P17 now.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
They did. Another car ran wide. Is it anybody that we think we would be able to capitalize on them running wide?
I
Not
think
really.
we've had a car run wide.
Oh, it's Schumacher. Yeah, so he's way up the order from where we are, so it kind of doesn't matter. Gonna wait for DRS to be enabled, and then I'm gonna try and get Albon to do some attacking on Vettel before Vettel pulls very far away, if we think that's gonna happen.
DRS is enabled.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a
Close
place.
this gap. Yep, copy.
Oh! I totally missed where Leclerc sort of went so far back. There we go. Keep him behind you. How long can we keep Charles Leclerc behind us, huh? All right, that was a bit of fun. This is a little silly. She'll get him next time. His aggression is helping him keep Charles Leclerc behind him. Oh, there's a lot of craziness happening up there. Look, I know I said that I was going to be tight on time, but how often do I get to watch my Williams car leading Charles Leclerc in his Ferrari? And seemingly doing an okay job of it. I think this is where Leclerc is going to get his... There you go. Use the toe. Get fast. No. Leclerc made two
Ferrari
passes in one
advance the
there.
race position. Let's
Watch
see
that.
what happened there. Watch this. There's Leclerc.
Don't stop the replay here. He does a double move.
And there they go, moving up a position in the pack.
No, I thought we were
The
going to
team
finish
had
ahead of
such high
Ferrari.
hopes today. What a shame.
We had such high hopes. They're all gone now. Totally dashed. Oh, a crash. Let's see what's happened. DRS is disabled while that...
VSC.
Copy.
All right, so I have to make the decision for Latifi first and then for Albon. Now, the track rubber is low. We are not to the point where it's raining yet. So let's go ahead and ignore.
It's a crash! And it's more than one car! Let's take a closer look. Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
He went off. Oh, but then he smashed into one of the Saubers.
Oh no! And there's the crash! Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
DRS enabled.
Okay, we're back to racing. Was it good for you? The questions will be asked. What an incident. Hey, look at this. Yes, keep on it.
Currently 15.15.
Nope. So does that count as an overtake and then a non-overtake?
Seems to have been a lockup.
Yeah, okay. Ricardo, he's far enough farther up that we don't really care about that right now. Oh, no, actually, he's behind. Oh, hang on a second. What am I thinking? Okay, Ricardo is a full 3 seconds behind. Once he gets closer, gonna need to have a look at whether I can hold them up. They can go ahead and continue on their nice. Now you're pulling away.
And there's an overtake from Williams. Let's have a look. Now we see the Williams here.
We sure do. Look at it in all of its glory. For the glory of the Empire.
Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy. The driver's team there cheering them on.
All right, now, that said, let's take a look back at where Latifi is now, because I think Ricardo... Okay, not quite there yet. Looks like, okay, he's going to gradually start pulling away. Okay, and for right now, he's just...
running wide there? Let's take a look at the replay. Now have a watch of this. Looks like
Okay, Ocon's off doing his own thing,
like that could
including
cost
his own
valuable
track.
time.
Okay. Pretty soon, Danny Rick will be catching up to him. Once that happens, we ready to do that yet? He's not really on his tail yet. This seems silly, I
We've
know.
just had a car run wide.
Oh, Magnussen. That's up near where Albon is, so Albon may be gaining an advantage from that. Well, he's sort of still just off on his own, isn't he? He's catching up fast, not as fast as I was expecting. This is maybe a more watch this space situation. Okay, well, I missed my opportunity for that then.
And McLaren with a great overtake. We can take a look now. Now look at this. Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
I was thinking he was going to be able to, he's having a little more time than that, but...
And they get past, which moves them up a position. That's going to be a big...
It's going to be a big blow. That really blows. Yeah, because Ricardo's already gone off to Dreamland.
There's been contact and several cars involved. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas.
It's something that the AlphaTauri wasn't doing.
And there's the collision. It's caused absolute carnage.
That'll move. Whoa. Latifi just smashed into Ricardo. Didn't seem to be any sort of description of an incident or that any damage had been done, but Tsunoda's going to have to serve a penalty. Tsunoda effectively out of the race. He'll just be holding up Ocon now. How's life going in Albon land? Sort of too far away from Mick Schumacher to do anything. And under some threat from Sebastian Vettel, but I think if he focuses too much on that, he's just going to lose his spot.
So we're expecting more rain.
Copy.
They are expecting rain. It's not here yet. So no need to panic. The track is still dry. All right, Vettel's trying shenanigans here. How are his tires looking? He's got better tires than we do, but our tires are not in bad shape. And again, Albon's up to 12th, which is very good for him. Latifi let Ocon past. Two minutes, a minute. Albon's tires are looking nice. Well, they're no longer looking nice. That was not very long. At that rate.
So it's raining, just watch out.
Copy.
So it's raining. Do we pit in for inters? What's our forecast tell us? We try and wait this out. The track is dry still. And it's only a 50-50 chance right now if the rain is going to immediately continue. Let's just keep an eye out on the track conditions here. Vettel's going to pit. Track is getting damp.
Vettel has just pitted.
He sure did. That's put Latifi in a good position, though. Latifi can now attempt to keep Vettel behind. Don't know how well he's going to do at that. Ooh, really not well.
Keep their head down.
All right, so almost 2 millimeters of rain is enough to completely ruin Nicholas Latifi's day. We're going to put in there for Inters.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
They did. They did. Ocon's doing a great job in this. Ocon pitting. All right. All right, so here comes the train of people that already pitted. It's 1.8, so the track is actually drying up slightly.
A new race position for Haas.
It's down to 52, 51. If he can keep his head down, we will have gained a lot of positions through not pitting, because they're going to have to pit again if the track dries the rest of the way out. Because it's drying up slightly and slowly. You see he's got a ton of people behind him. My goodness, that's wild. Okay, so we're losing all those positions. But again, if the track finishes drying out and we stayed out, because we're not cooked, folks.
I made a mistake.
Starting a career in racing.
And that's the lockup. Let's take a closer look. Now we see the Williams here. And there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely.
Now remember, Latifi is on Inters.
The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly.
Track is drying up. It's taking a long time, but the track is drying up. So we might have made a terrible strategy call here, or we might be geniuses. It's a little hard to know just now. You can stop holding the imaginary cars back. So the track was dry for like half a second.
Track will be dry.
Copy.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Okay. Yeah. Albon's cooked now. Because they thought it was going to dry up. That's really not. All rules about mandatory tire usage are out the window now, though.
Haas with an overtake there.
Everyone has overtaken Albon. What's your inters? He's locked up. Oh, and now the car stopped.
Oh, big lock up there. Let's see what happened there. Now
He's
we
on
see
his
the
new
Williams
intermediates here. He was doing
Well,
better
they've
on the.
locked up. They
He was
won't
doing
have
better
been
on the hard
happy about
compound.
that.
Oh, I pretty well screwed the pooch on Albon's strategy here. Latifi, are you okay?
Oh, did someone run wide there?
You can afford to drop back.
All right, he's
Yeah.
over pushing his tires and such. Now it's just going to be a matter of picking up
Sounds like we've
pieces
had a
as
spin.
best he can. Just ran past Gasly.
Someone's run wide.
This is pretty bad. Slowly but surely drying out.
You think the track is dry condition?
Copy.
But what does that mean for us? Oh yeah, it's about to come back on heavy, so nobody's going to go back to... I don't think anybody's going to take the risk to try and go back to inters if in 3 minutes it's going to be raining heavy again. There it goes. It's getting wet again.
I think someone's run wide.
Okay. What just happened that we got this big notice? We may be just keeping these inners on the rest of the race, boys. Should have pitted earlier.
Oh, there's a spin!
Thought I was going to be able to make some hay out of that. Albon was stalled for like almost a minute just after his off track there. So, and Latifi just to have a vote of no confidence in.
There.
Everybody going wide in the rain. Look at him go. Toot toot.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Oh, the race has been red flagged.
That's another red flag.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas.
It's kind of hard to. He's not in shot.
Goodness me, that is a serious collision.
Wait a minute. That was our car.
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Did they just run into Latifi? Teams can make changes to the car. Weather, 36 degrees, 3 minutes after restart. Water on track is still going to be a big deal. Terminal tire damage. Yeah, from Kevin Magnussen running into him. I mean, I guess it's good they're counting that as tire damage so that the car parts don't have to be replaced, like they haven't been destroyed. But, okay. Well, we'll put on a fresh set of intermediates, and that'll catch us up to the end of the end of the train, as far as cars go. So,
Not for the first time today, the drivers are lined up, awaiting the lights. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Push hard. Happy to push hard. Copy.
more pace, less pace. More pace, less pace. Yeah, safety car is going to lead a lot of laps this go round.
Yellow head, yellow head. Yeah, sure.
Yellow
Let's
ahead.
have a look. Right,
Yellow
watch this.
behind.
There's Schumacher. And that spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time.
Let's close this gap. Got it.
Yeah, you should be able to, like, he was complaining about the tire temperatures on these going rough pretty fast, but already? What the? Oh, your brake temperatures are what's high. Holy heck. It does not seem to have the pace of the AlphaTauri here. Just seem to be running around at the end of the train here. Oh, we got past
Who's
Sonoda.
running wide there? Here's the replay. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. They're way off the racing line there. That isn't good.
Notice I do the bit 3 times, so joke on you. We're 2 laps down. So we're behind Lance Stroll on the track, but we're not racing him. We would have to lap the field to gain any more positions than this position we have ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. So with that said,
We've just had a car run wide.
none of the rest of the race matters
Sounds
now.
like someone's locked
It's
up.
just Yuki Tsunoda. It's, are we going to finish 17th or 18th? And it seems like we're pulling away from Tsunoda a little bit. I think we got the better of Tsunoda right now. If he starts getting too close, then that'll be when we'll have to, you know, pull out some defensive driving doodads and gewgaws, but no. I think we've got this. I mean, we've got this one position. All right, guys. I tried to get real cute and make Albon stay out in the wet a little long and see if the rain would die down. And it died down for a hot second, but it wasn't enough. So he got cooked. That's my fault. That said, I still don't think points were probably on the table. But we might have been up, you know,
Max
in the top
Verstappen
15.
Over the finish line and today's winner.
Good for him.
That's the flag.
Yay. Oh no, tough race. Thanks, but shame about no points. Shame indeed. You can see he's got entries on there.
Albon today.
No, it was pretty bad. Not his fault.
This was a mixed performance from Williams today. Some excellent decisions and then some strategies that
Whoa,
will need
and
a
a
bit of work.
black square that just
Absolutely.
flows out
This
into
was
the
very
screen.
promising, and now the team will be doing everything they can to make good on that promise.
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked
All right,
in
pounds
ninth
all
in the
around.
constructor standings.
We're still where we need to be in
As
terms
we
of the
reach
constructor
next season,
standings.
the battle will pick up again in the Côte d'Azur. Join us in the south of France at the circuit Paul Ricard.
Fast lap goes to Charles Leclerc. Second place finish again for Carlos Sainz. It was 2 laps down, or 17 laps down, and 5 laps down. Carlos Sainz leading this driver's championship Which, again, funny, because he is now going to be a Williams driver now for this 2025 season. Wild, eh? AlphaTauri shoring up some more points. Yeah, I don't think we're catching up to Haas. But things look hopeful for us being above Aston Martin at the end of the year. Leclerc is a hot and cold guy. You're right, Benere. Sainz runs a little hot and cold too. He seems more reliable, but also maybe the ultimate pace is not the same as Leclerc at his top form. But a little academic now. Honestly, the thing that seems neat for Williams with Albon and Sainz is those are like two rock steady hands. Like those, they're not A++ drivers, maybe, but they're certainly solid B plus A. Like they're high tier guys, and they put in the work. All right, Jack Aiken got a development point because we put him in at FP1. So he got as much EXP out of this as almost anybody. Albon got a lot of experience gain because he was doing some passing. He was defending a lot. He had to defend so many times and had a lot of failed defenses because of having to, like, he learned a lot by having to try and hold back people who were driving on inters while he had his hards on. That's like about as bad as things can go. And he got cooked in the end because of that. But he did a certain amount of holding on there that was kind of impressive. Far less eventful race for Latifi, except for the part where Kevin Magnussen smashed into the back of him. But hey, we got some money. Upgrade complete. Now we have a new helipad. And that I think we have one at all. But, yeah. Oh, and today is the new regulations vote. All right, let's go ahead and check on that. And then it's going to be a lot of stuff in here. F1 in schools innovation. Our annual Aramco F1 in Schools World Final is starting with the aim to spread awareness about careers in science and engineering through the magnetic appeal of Formula One. We would like to invite your staff to attend the finals of the event this year. Our program has seen many success stories where students have followed this competition into real F1 engineering careers. Having your talented staff there to inspire more students would be fantastic. We have already corresponded with your board of directors. They are in full support of our team's participation. They would be willing to provide a complimentary bonus to make up for the disruption to your staff. Eesh. $100,000 is not much in the world of this game. Cornering experience of Alex Albon, yeah. A difficult race. Oh, it was below expectation. Okay. The helipad upgrades. Now we will have higher sponsor target payouts once that happens again. The sporting changes. Aha, so the sporting changes that are recommended Okay, so the points allocation is going to be the same. They want to change to double points for the final round. They want to give a bonus point to pole position. And everything else would stay the same. Now, I believe they have done the... yeah. Fastest lap bonus point. I'm going to vote against this regulation change because all it will do is add points to... We're not getting pole positions anytime in the next little while. And the double points for the last race just puts more pressure on an individual event that we may be okay at and we may not. It's just more of a gamble. I'm going to vote against it. And as for F1 in schools, like, I want to do that. More engaging for fans, making the best people get even further ahead. Yes. Well, no, I mean, I guess it would get people to watch the qualifying session if there was a point on the line, I guess is the thinking, but yeah. Like, the roleplay aspect of this really makes me want to send my technical staff to go to do this because it's like a nice thing. But the actual gameplay, in gameplay terms, $100,000 means nothing. Staff experience can't be replicated in any other way than time and car development. Oh, what the hell? It's not slowing down the development of new parts, it's just slightly slowing down their XPs, basically. The team hub has been improved and fully refurbished. It's operating far better than it was previously. The auto has also been refurbished, so it's now better than ever. You know, let's take a look at the facilities then real quick. Because we can start another... We don't have enough money to upgrade the design center anyway. Excuse me. We could update the CFD simulator. But you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and, oh, if you'll excuse me, leave this as a decision to make for the next day, the next sesh. So I'm going to go ahead and have to... I'm so sorry. Call it a day here, because I do have an appointment I have to get to. And when we come back next time, folks, we got through that Austrian Grand Prix a lot faster than I thought we would. Not in a way that actually translated to us being fast, unfortunately. But when we come back next time, well, I guess our engineers are all going to be hanging out at school, but they're not going to be learning anything. So we'll see you then. And take care, everyone. Be good to each other.